Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for this one because in this video we are discussing how God does not see obstacles. God does not operate through the means of time, space, obstacles, challenges, even competition. So let's talk about this a little bit. I wanted to give this education in this video and give a point of view that will help you manifest effortlessly. So you have God, and whether you call that source, universe, a different name, that's up to you. But you have God, and God only sees perfection. God only sees completion. And what's interesting here is that perfection and agape love, which is unconditional love, that supports you no matter what. So anything that you are wanting to experience for yourself is going to be true, and God is perfectly displaying your reality in the way that you are dominantly thinking and dominantly feeling. So that's what perfection means, okay? Perfection meaning that God is the one and only power. God even created Satan. So, I mean, when we start talking about the Bible, God created everything that is. So there is nothing that is not made of God. Anything that you are experiencing right now, your subconscious mind, through your feelings, through your thoughts, God has perfectly displayed your reality to you in a way that reflects who you are identifying as. This is really exciting news because you can change at any moment in time and create a new reality. You don't have to wait on anyone else. You don't have to receive permission. You don't have to see a sign even. You don't have to see any signs. The sign is the manifestation. So I did want to talk just a little bit about the subconscious mind, and then I wanted to talk about the conscious mind. These are two aspects of consciousness that Neville Goddard talks about very deeply. And the feminine is the subconscious mind. The masculine reflects the conscious mind. This is really important because in scripture and in the Bible, the way that Neville Goddard describes it is all in an allegorical sense, meaning that when it's talking about the man finding a wife and the two becoming one, it's talking about this feeling state that the feminine is feeling and the masculine is displaying in reality, in your 3D reality. Let me be a bit more clear. Honestly, I think that Neville Goddard says it best, so I am not even going to try to butcher any of the words. He says this, okay? The conscious is male, the subconscious is female. The conscious generates ideas and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. By this law, first conceiving an idea and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious, all things evolve out of consciousness. So I want you to think of a romantic relationship in the 3D. I want you to think of man pursuing a woman, okay? In this instance, we have the masculine pursuing the feminine. And in most cases, the woman is often persuaded and convinced through feeling, through perceiving, through sensing what is actually true. It uses feeling, and that is how the subconscious works. I want you to think of it quite like that, okay? Now I want you to think of the masculine. Now the masculine just sees what is happening. The masculine is very present. The masculine knows what it wants, and the masculine pursues, okay? Now it needs to convince the subconscious mind. It needs to woo. I like to call it finesse. It needs to finesse the subconscious mind in order to get its way. So Here's what Neville Goddard has to say about it, and it's so beautifully worded. The subconscious does serve man and faithfully gives form to his feelings. However, the subconscious has a distinct distaste for compulsion and responds to persuasion rather than to command. Consequently, it resembles the beloved wife more than the servant. Then he quotes scripture. He goes on to say, the husband is head of the wife, Ephesians 5. May not be true of man and women in their earthly relationship, but it is true of the conscious and the subconscious, or the male and female aspects of consciousness. Then he goes on by saying, by assuming the feeling that would be yours, were you already in possession of your objective, the subconscious is moved to build the exact likeness of your assumption. Actual perfection. God is literally manifesting through you, and your feeling state, your thoughts, persuading and finessing your subconscious mind will allow you to enter the kingdom of heaven and have it be displayed in your outer reality. This is big stuff, guys. Now I want you to think of what it looks like if a man is pursuing a woman in the 3D reality and they're not really doing anything to impress the woman. They've maybe called once, they've maybe texted once out of the week. They haven't put in any effort. They haven't tried to get to know the woman. They haven't tried to persuade her that I'm the best option, I'm the best choice to procreate with. This is exactly how the subconscious mind works. This is also why repetition is very important in the manifestation process as well. If you can feel it to be real and you can persuade your subconscious mind, then it will no longer desire having to recreate the scene again. But if you still feel as though the feeling is missing, you don't feel that relaxed, peaceful state, keep practicing it. Keep practicing it as if you were courting a woman or you were courting your subconscious mind. It's a very mystical and very interesting way to approach manifesting. This is why I love reading information from Neville, because it is rooted in scripture and there is a lot of information and education that we can get from these stories. So, in order to impress your subconscious mind, you are going to feel things to be real. The best, most impressionable time to do this, as I have said many times before, is right before you go to bed, right before you fall asleep, that foggy, groggy state when you feel very relaxed and you're quite unbothered. That feeling state is the best time to impress any ideas that you want to experience in your 3D reality. Another time is when you are in prayer/meditation. And Neville Goddard, he talks about prayer. And the reason why I'm saying that it's also meditation is because of this. I want you guys to hear this. This is Feeling is the Secret, by the way, by Neville Goddard. It's 33 pages long. There's really no excuse not to get it and just read it in a day. Prayer is an illusion of sleep which diminishes the impression of the outer world and renders the mind more receptive to suggestion from within. The mind in prayer is in a state of relaxation and receptivity akin to the feeling attained just before dropping off to sleep. Okay, that sounds a lot like meditation if you ask me, and it's because it is. Meditation and prayer, being still, knowing who you are the operant power. Knowing this information means that you can easily impress your subconscious mind. Another thing is that a lot of things are happening when you are asleep. Your subconscious mind is fully awake. It is creating and it's using all of the information that you have gathered throughout your day, and it's taking that feeling state and creating your next days and your next days and beyond. So I think it's very important for me to stress that whatever you are thinking before bed, do not go to sleep angry. This is also scripture. Never go to sleep angry. Always think of lovely thoughts. If you have to, revise your day. Revise your day and think of how you would have liked your day to to go. And in the waking days, you will be on autopilot because your subconscious mind is running more than 90% of your day. And this is usually why when people, they want to change and they have intentions, but they don't know what they're doing, right or wrong, this is usually because you're already in autopilot. You can just only choose how you react and how you really respond to most of the situations. I would hope that you respond instead of react. So I hope that this has been helpful. Everything is happening perfectly through you. Everything is happening so perfectly and so divinely natural for you in a way that can be expressed through you and to magnify whatever you are thinking in your mind. What is in your heart is being displayed outwardly. So I hope that this has been helpful. If you want to change your life at any moment, you most certainly can, on a moment-to-moment basis, by the way. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this topic, the feminine and the masculine. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.